What's good, everybody? MidMorningSol here, back at it again with Piofiore, where we last left off, I believe, because I'm like doing this in chunks, y'all, so I forget. But the major thing here, the major plot turnaround, is that Nicola has abducted us and he defected to the Visconti family, which is Gilbert, his lawyer / right-hand man, Oliver. So, yeah, I don't want to go over that to get a copyright strike. I'll suffer one, but I don't feel like going through another one. So, like I said, Nicola has defected to the Visconti family, and he took us as a gesture of good faith. His motive was to destroy the Falzone family because he thinks that the Falzones are old-fashioned. They are behind the times, apparently, and like shit would be a lot different if he were the leader of the Falzone. So Nicola, excuse me, I keep wanting to say Nikolai. Nicola is like, fuck that shit, I'm out. And he's like, I want to destroy them. And Gil is a interesting lad. He tried to make the moves on Liliana, but he did so to try to spur a reaction out of Nicola. He's trying to play wingman to Nicola, so we'll see where that gets us. And here we are, chapter 5, Amaro. Let's get right back into the story, shall we? I said... Oh, how did I know? That's why. Duh. Alright, y'all. So, continuing on. And I have the window open. It's got a nice breeze, so I don't have to have the AC on. So, if y'all hear some damn loud mutts and birds and shit chirping, I'm sorry. I don't think that the mic would pick it up, but it might pick it up. Alright, y'all. Continuing on. The season was transitioning slowly from autumn to winter. Gil said he would let me go back to the church after he's done fulfilling his goal. But when? How much longer do I have to wait? I asked Gil a number of times before, but his answer was always the same. That he couldn't share the family's plan with me. I suppose that makes sense. They weren't going to just do nothing. I knew something was happening. But they wouldn't tell me what it was. I understood why, but it still bothered me. Another morning arrived in the Visconti manor. I sighed and slowly got myself up from bed. I wonder if I'll see Nicola today. Even if we don't have the time to talk, just seeing him around would be nice. Yesterday, I felt I had finally gotten closer to him again. I suppose I should thank Gil for setting that up for me. Girl, you should be happy that he threw himself on you at this point. As deprecating and as crumb snatching as you are, Liliana, girl. Bye. No, but like I said before, Gil really did play wingman to Nicola. Thank. The memory of Gil's ridiculous scheme came rushing back. Well, shit, I should not have recapped. But yeah, he basically, it was like this bullshit. Oh, I love you, Lily. Let us profess our love to each other in the bedroom. Yes, he did that, y'all. Scandalous. That was far too excessive. Even if it was a setup, I still feel bad for what Nicola had to go through. I got dressed as I thought about what happened yesterday. Once I was ready, I opened the door to step into the hallway when... Ah, there you are. Oh. I suddenly saw him passing by outside my door. He looked at me and smiled a little.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, Nicola. The weather looks nice today.
そうなんだ。
And our conversation ended. Well, you wanted that, Lily. You wanted that. Well, I suppose a morning greeting should be this short. If only we could talk a bit more. You shouldn't have spoke what you spoke out into existence. God, girl. Oh my God. It took long enough to finally mend things, too. Oh, I found a lot of interesting things in the kitchen here. They have ingredients and seasonings that I've never seen before. I spoke with Gil and he said that he imports the things he likes from overseas. Gil said he liked American pizza. Ow, Pizza Fridays, y'all! Not only were the toppings different, but even the dough wasn't the same as in Berlone. He looks like he's half interested. Or not even interested, but he's like feigning interest. It seems like I got his attention. Huh? Really now? He's really interested, okay. Hey, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach, so I don't see why not. His response wasn't a simple reaction. I could tell he was actually listening and even open to conversation. That's cute. I was thrilled that we continued speaking until we were like, oh my God, y'all, I can read, I promise. I was thrilled that we continued speaking until we arrived at the lounge.
どうぞ、シニョリーナ。
Aw, thank you. Nicola opened the door for me very naturally and escorted me in. I know it was just something he did as a gentleman, but it feels special, doesn't it? Even that made me happy. Ah.
君はカフェラテでいい？
Huh?
朝はエスプレッソが欲しくなるから、カフェラテならついでに作るよ。
Thank you.
ずいぶん嬉しそうだね。
Ah, they going back to kind of like square one right now. I remember when you used to make them for me before. It felt a little nostalgic. Oh, but this is something you normally do for others, right? Mine would just be one of them. Even so, I'm really happy that you would spare any time for me. Ah, come on, Nicola. Oh, come on. Nicola's eyes widened in surprise, hearing my appreciation.
それ、もしかして口説いている？
Trying? Boy, I've been trying to flirt with you since we were in the Falzone manor. What the fuck? Huh? Nicola then turned around to go prepare the coffee. What the fuck? If I wasn't flirting with you back then, well, I don't know. Child, oh my God. I stared blankly at his back as he left. His attitude seems to have changed from before. This damn dog barking so loud, excuse me. He was still acting as a gentleman, escorting me and preparing coffee for me.
前みたいに君に甘いことばかりは言えないよ。
Yeah, what the fuck? You That's a complete 180 from what he just said.
それでもいい
He was right that he wasn't speaking to me in a sweet way anymore. But I was sure that deep down his kindness hadn't changed a bit. I suppose he's just a little strange. His thoughtfulness was just a part of his personality. Just thinking about it made Nicola seem cuter than ever. I agree.
はいどうぞ砂糖とミルクは多めに入れたよ好きだったよね
I don't know how y'all, some folks can take coffee with so much milk and sugar. Like my mom's that way, my aunt's that way. I mean, absolutely not. Thank you, Nicola. I'm very happy.
そういう顔されると僕としては反応に困るんだけど
That's funny. Nicola looked away a bit, then sipped his espresso. Espresso. I said espresso. I looked at him, studying his face. Nicola? I decided to ask him for a special favor. It was late at night when I suddenly heard a knock on my door, not at my door. Nicola, you came!
夜遅くなっても構わないって言われたから来てみたんだけど
What the fuck is going on? What kind of favor you want from him, Liliana? You ain't slick.
さすがに迷惑じゃない
No, not at all. I was thinking you wouldn't be able to make it tonight, so I'm happy that you did.
それで
Huh?
僕はどうすればいいの
Yeah, I'm curious to know too.
夜に寝室に誘うなんてやることは一つしかないと思うんだけど
Ah, we see each other, Nicola. We see each other. That's not why I called you. Sure, sweets. Sure, sweetheart. Schnookums. You ain't slick, Lily. Don't you remember what I said this morning? What did you say? Do you mind if I ask you a favor?
お願い
I want to talk with you more. Wait, I said that? I know you're busy. So, if you have any time to spare, that would be great.
夜遅くにならないと無理だよ
Oh, okay. No, it didn't branch off into this because I don't remember saying all that. But, okay, they fleshed it out. Why, yes. Any time of night is fine. So please come by.
わかった
Nah, he's so happy. He's got the stone face syndrome. And then he was spinning around. Like, girl, what you really invite me over here for? I invited him over so that we could talk. Nicola, however, shrugged and sighed. Do you want to do something more than talking?
僕にそういう誘いをくれた女の子は大抵話なんて口実だったから
That's what I was thinking. Nicola chuckled jokingly. I wasn't sure what to say.
でも君の場合は本気なんだよね分かっているよ
I'm pretty sure Lily's probably hung up over the fact you had some more bitches talking like that.
僕もそういう期待はしていないから安心していい
Okay. Nefarious.
ああ期待した方が良かった顔赤い
Why do men do this? God damn your soul. circumvented. They play these like psychology games. Like you wanted to do something totally innocent, but then they like bring it around to being intimate. Come on now, huh? Not at all.
なんてね、冗談だよ冗談。
Are you now? You're being pretty mean tonight.
これくらいは言わせてよ。僕は君のために今夜時間を割いてあげるわけだから。
Sure. Well, I suppose. I settled down and turned toward him. Thank you, Nicola, for making time for me like this.
どういたしまして。
God, she sighs a lot. It may not seem like much, but the smile on his face meant so much to me. There's a lot I wanted to talk to you about. The people here are really nice and treat me very well. Girl, it was like that with the Falzones until it was time to do work. So I just throw that out the window at this point. But I'm still a bit anxious around them and scared sometimes too.
僕も彼らと同じマフィアだよ。
I don't know. I'll take your word for it, I guess. Nicola calmly looked at me and spoke with some edge to his voice.
僕が突き放しているうちにおとなしく距離を取っておけばよかったのに。
What the hell? You should have kept your distance from me too. Uh-oh. Are you gonna confess to me? Are you gonna? Sure, you're in the mafia, but you're still a person, Nicola. To me. Oh. He was looking at me with a puzzled look on his face. I know that sounds strange, but
僕のことが怖くない?
I done told you no. Well, wait, no, I did say yes. Never mind. That was a lie. No, you do scare me at times. I know you're capable of harming others for the sake of your family. I was terrified when I saw him torture one of his own back in the underground cell. Please don't bring that shit up. But you're not just scary. Nicola, there's much more to you than that. I had so many thoughts and feelings toward him that words weren't enough to describe it.
怖いって分かってくれているならそれでいいけど。
Nicola smiled bitterly, then sighed in a weary way. Does he not want me to be scared of him? This is where I can't really read this dude, because I think he wants me to be comfortable or feel safe, quote unquote. Y'all know what I mean? Like safe-ish, like feel protected, like truly protected, and be vulnerable around him, but not to take it for granted. Like I don't know. Nicola's a mixed bag sometimes.
僕には君をビスコンティに連れてきた責任があるからね。君が望むならこれからは時々話し相手くらいはするよ。
Ah, thank you. Thank you. I know it's been too much trouble, but I really appreciate it.
僕も反省しているから、ちょっと冷たくしすぎたかなって。
Yeah, you really gave me the cold shoulder. I was feeling some sort of way. Really? What Gil told me crossed my mind. See, I done already up and forgot. Come to think of it, Gil mentioned that you probably felt bad for treating me the way you did.
そうだよ。すごく後ろめたかった。
Aww.
だって僕は君のことを騙して利用して用が済んだら突き放したんだからね。
Well, you're now self-realizing it. So I find myself warming up to it more and more. I could tell he was speaking to himself with scorn. I looked at Nicola. Oh God, this is decision tree. Excuse me. Why are you talking to me? You're not a good liar. Shit. No. Oh my God. Okay, so I could just out of genuine curiosity, why are you talking to me again when you clearly made it be known, let it be known that I won't even say like howdy doody to you, and that's it. No, he's a convincing liar. I wouldn't say that. I'll pick number one. Why are you talking with me like this? Even with what happened yesterday, I thought you were going to keep ignoring me. He smiled with a troubled look on his face. Tell me.
意外にも君がしぶとくて根負けしたっていうのもあるけど。そうだな。僕は生まれた時からマフィアだけど、両親がまだ残っていたってことかな。
Conscience?
言っておくけど、僕は騙される方にも責任はあると思うたちだよ。
Okay, I feel like shit for, dragging Gil into it and doing that fiasco. I got it.
両親の呵責なんて感じることなく、君に嘘を突き通せるはずだった。だけど君が、なんていうか。何も考えていないお嬢さんに見えて意外と鋭かったり。
Why, thank you.
夢見がちなようで大人だったり。見ていてどうにも危なっかしくて。
I would say that her presence is of a child, but with the choices I'm selecting for her, don't get it twisted, she knows what's up. For the most part, if I have control.
冷たくしても全然引いてくれないし、そのうちだんだんかわいそうになってきて。
I listened carefully to his words and thought about what he said about me. What? Yeah.
どうかした？
You said I act like a child and adult, and that I'm happy-go-lucky, but I'm not sure how to react to that.
褒めているんだよ、一応ね。
Yeah, I can take it as a backhanded compliment. Nicola sighed and tapped his chest with his thumb.
認めたくないけど、僕のここはそれが君の魅力なんだって言っている。
I'm not gonna sigh. Whatever. Seeing his smile was confusing me. Should I be blushing? Happy? I tried to calm myself down, feeling my heart racing even faster. Girl, you in love? It always bewildered me for as long as I stayed at the Falzone Manor. Why you were so kind to me, Nicola. So, when I learned that you were only treating me kindly to use me, it actually cleared the doubts from my mind.
ち
Oh?
ょっと待って。そこは普通怒ったり
Yeah!
悲しんだりするところじゃないかなって思うんだけど。
I suppose, if the situation were different, I may have been too. But I've had far too much on my mind since coming here, so it took me all I had to simply try and close the gap between Nicola and myself.
僕のことを恨んだり憎んだり嫌いになったりしなかった？
It was strangely painful knowing you were putting distance between us, but hating you because of it didn't really cross my mind at all. Nicola frowned and looked at me as if I were some mysterious creature. Oh, and even if you were deceiving me, I don't believe all of it was deception. At least, that's how I feel.
まあ確かに全部が全部嘘ではなかったけど。
Well then, you shouldn't feel bad about what you did or what happened. Nicola rubbed his forehead with his fingers and was silent. Soon he sighed and muttered quietly.
懐が深いんだね、君は。って年頃の女の子に言うセリフじゃないような気もするけど。
I mean, she did forgive the dude who almost killed her. So, is it really surprising, Nicola, when she tried to protest that you stopped torturing that dude? Was it really surprisingly forgiving? I think that's a wonderful compliment. Thank you, Nicola.
それで、君はどんな話がしたい？リクエストはある？
Let me see. Oh, God. Okay. Actually, if I can ask again, why did you betray the Falzone family? I thought I was going to branch off into another choice. I'm like, shit. If he'd love you, he'd tell you. Why are you sighing?
いいかい、リリアーナ。率直な質問は嫌いじゃないけど。そんなこと直球で聞いて素直に答えてもらえると思う。
I mean, I think I'm still gonna double down on what I initially think is because he feels some sort of way with Dante existing, and the fact that if Dante were never a thing, he would be the head of the Falzone mafia. He was right. That question may have been asking for too much.
組織を裏切るのは命がけの行為だ。だから迂闊なことは言えない。分かってくれるね。
Yes, and I'm sorry I asked. I lowered my head apologetically, to which he calmly asked me a question.
ハルツォーネが懐かしい？
It's gonna give me a choice. It's gonna give me a choice. God damn it! Huh? I raised my head and blinked, bewildered by his sudden question. Before I knew it, I nodded somewhat hesitantly in response. Yes. Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. You shut me up. Everyone there was very kind to me. Well, maybe they were only treating me well because I had some value to the family, but...
そんなことないよ。教国が君を手に入れたがっているって知っていたのは。
Shit, spill the tea.
幹部の中でも一握りの人間だけ。僕とかダンテとかね。ジュリアやレオはもちろん、ほとんどの構成員は事情を知らなかったし、彼らの親切に裏はないよ。
That only makes me want to go back there even more. Seeing me smile at him with melancholy, Nicola smiled back.
ファルツォーネは血筋を重んじる組織だから、本当に大事なことは血縁者にしか共有しない。ダンテは掟を忠実に守っているんだ。
Does that mean he only trusted you, Nicola?
そうかもしれない。けど、その僕に裏切られているんだから、カポも型なしだよね。
Yes, you did. And y'all remember, Nicola is basically the same. Like, he's pretty guarded with himself. But if it involves, like, anybody else, oh, he'll just deflect to the other person. So, let's see where this goes.
あ、ごめんね。ダンテの話なんて聞いても反応に困るだけかな。
I noticed something was on his mind. Okay. Like I said, let me see how he was. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Let's talk about something else. Because I think the first answer is going to sour the mood. I'm really not sure, y'all, but well, let's go for it. Let's talk about something else. I don't think Nicola wants to talk about Dante now. Exactly. Nicola said, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why I'm like, my eyes are reading fast, but like my mouth doesn't want to catch up. Nicola said he felt bad deceiving me. If so, he must feel bad he betrayed Dante too. I was sure of it.
そうだね。じゃあ、明日の天気の話でもする?
If it's late, don't you mean like later today? Or I guess you could talk about quote unquote tomorrow's weather. Sure. Huh? You want to talk about the weather? You didn't seem that interested when we spoke about it this morning.
ごめんごめん.
Nicola laughed merrily, seeing my eyebrows twitch at his suggestion. I couldn't seem to figure it out. Why did Nicola betray the Falzone family? Why did he betray Dante? The night quietly deepened as I pondered over my unanswered question. Now I'm really thinking, like, should I have just went on with it? I'm really curious. Well, no, let's push forward. God damn it. A few days later, Gil came to me after dinner. Okay, because mafioso were dropping left and right from all of the family. Well, no. We don't know about Visconti, y'all. But definitely from the Falzone family and for the Lao Shu, they were definitely dropping. Yang said that his men were dying, so I'm just going off of his word. What is it?
Yeah, 目新しい情報は特にない。だが、この件について3組織の頭が集まって会合を行うことになった。
That's not good. The Berlone Mafia heads were coming together? Or that wasn't a question. I could tell very quickly that it must be a critically urgent matter. So he must have been losing people too.
Nicolaとリリーにも参加してもらおうと思ってる。
Why? That is a bad idea! Unless we're gonna be hidden or some shit. Huh? Me?
僕は構わないよ。
Nicola, you might as well paint a fucking bullseye on your fucking head, back, vital organs. Oh my god. Nicola answered with a straight face. But I could tell the idea wasn't sitting well with him. What possessed you to say fine by me?
だけど、どうして彼女も連れて行くの?
He's right. Why me? I'd just be in the way.
言うなれば顔見せだ。
Child, Gilbert finna get all of us killed just for flossing. Okay, maybe not all of us, but Nicola killed. And I'm trying to pursue him.
あんたが今、ビスコンティにいる事実を他の組織に突きつけ、うちが優位に立っていることをアピールする。
Can't y'all take a picture and take a picture with all of us together and be content with that? How would that be an advantage to you?
パルツォーネもラオシューもあんたを手に入れたいわけだからな。
What?
いざという時の交渉のカードにはなるだろう。実際に使うかどうかはまた別だが。
Using me like I'm some inanimate object. What the fuck? But it's only for the bosses, right? I'm not sure I should really be there.
怖いか? だとしても あんたには我慢してもらうしかねえな。
What? Gilbert? What the fuck, bro? Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna turn out to be like fucking the OK Corral, okay? Y'all gonna have to ensure that I am protected at all costs. Because you got this maniac killer, or whoever, if it's not any one of them three, which it wouldn't be. You got some serial killer out there, and then Dante's gonna feel some sort of way seeing both Nicola and myself. Bro, what the fuck? Are you telling me to tough it out?
あんたの身柄は俺たちが保護してるんだ。こういう時はお互い協力し合おうぜ。
Alright, well, he says I'm protected, so I guess for sure. Gil's request didn't make sense. I agree. He was asking me to help, but it was quite clear that I didn't have a choice.
俺はこの件がブルローネマフィア以外の人間の仕業じゃねえかと思ってる。
Yeah, I agree. Cause like if people are dying from every family, then it's got to be a serial killer. Cause who would kill their own men?
とすれば、俺たちは共通の敵に狙われてるってことだ。今は内々で争ってる場合じゃねえ。それに、一旦抗争が始まっちまえば、町の人間にもどうしたって被害が出る。俺たちは何も趣味で人を殺してるわけじゃねえんだ。無用な犠牲は避けたい。
Alright. Fair enough. At least you're aware that you don't want to cause extreme, unnecessary bloodshed. Gil looked at me sternly and pleaded in a serious tone.
頼む。ここは一つ、ブルローネのために骨を折ってくれ。
I want to avoid casualties too. Ooh, what kind of... They waited for me to continue. I took a deep breath and spoke with resolve. I'm not sure how much I can really help by being there, but if it's to help make the meeting a success, I'll go, for the sake of Berlone.
Grazie, signorina.
Gil had a satisfied grin on his face and laughed with high spirits. Nicola, do you have a moment? After dinner, I managed to catch Nicola before he returned to his room.
構わないよ。どうかしたの?
About the meeting. Are you really gonna go too? Yeah, why are you going? I know Dante's gonna want to rip your guts out too.
もちろんそのつもりだよ。
Why? Isn't there an option for you not to go?
僕が一緒じゃないとリリーちゃんが寂しいんじゃないかな。
Oh, you can protect me. Stop joking, I'm serious. Because... Fuck, awkward. I mean, yeah, it could be awkward, but it's definitely gonna be dangerous. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna go with it. Isn't it dangerous for you to appear in front of Dante? My concerns stem from what Nicola himself mentioned to me before. I think she meant me. I found another typo. Aksys! Bad Aksys. Shame on you, I found another typo. Damn your souls.
パルツォーネのカポであるダンテに、もしくは僕を快く思わないビスコンティの誰かにね。少なくとも会合の席でいきなり襲われるようなことはないよ。
What about afterwards? No, don't go.
会合は当然室内への武器の持ち込みは禁止。お互いに手出しをしない約束で集まるわけだし。
Are people really gonna follow that rule? Like, okay, we have the meeting, then we step outside, then he pulls the gat out and caps out everyone except me. I guess I'm worrying too much.
絶対に安全だとは言い切れないけどね。
Exactly. Exactly. Like, who's to say they ain't gonna stop? They ain't gonna like pull a gun out when you step out after the meeting is over.
そんなことより、君は自分のことを心配した方がいいんじゃない?
Oh. And with that, Nicola, let me just do this instead of trying to read that before. Oh, Roberto, what is it? Or Marco, one of y'all. Okay, y'all. Stronzo means asshole. Ooh, calm down. I unleashed my anger with a swift kick to the desk. What did that desk do to you? Marco said, hey, you better calm that shit down, because if you break my desk, you gonna build me another one. That's supposed to make it better. Oh, I thought you left so I can kick your shit around. Ooh, child. What did you do? Roberto, give it a rest!
そりゃ所長はいい顔しねえだろうな。
しかし早く動かなければ。
なあロベルト、もしお前があの子のことを気にしてんならだ。そんなに心配しなくていいと思うぜ。バルツオーネもビスコンティもむやみに一般人を殺したりしねって。
I frowned, hearing Marco try to console me with baseless reassurances.
マルコ、あなたはどんな根拠があって言っているんですか？あいつらは薄汚い犯罪者だ。教会のシスターでさえ殺しかねない。
Now, I addressed this in the comments section, but to the viewer that commented, if it wasn't sure that Roberto liked Lily at least, if not was in love with her, he never really talks about the church. So I still think he's suppressing his feelings, but and then all of a sudden he wants to do a sweep of mafia residences for Lily. Let's continue.
いや、それはさすがに。
あのニコラ・フランチェスカのそばにいるというのが危険なんです。
And he can't stand losing to Nicola Francesca.
自分の組織を裏切るようなあの男がいつ彼女に手を伸ばすか。
But then again, one may argue that he just hates Nicola so much that he does not want to see Nicola happy or whatever in any sort of way. Oh, but they know that Nicola betrayed the Falzones. The chief frowned at my suggestion earlier, because he ain't about that life. He don't want to get clapped for your race towards justice. I knew he wouldn't take that well, especially with how rooted the mafia was in the town. Aside from my suggestion being too revolutionary, the other reason I could think of was in relation to the death of the Falzone family capo regime.